Just one bite from a radioactive spider, and you're supposed to become Spider-Man. Peter Parker thought he would gain his powers again, but the moment his body started changing, an explosion suddenly interrupted everything. Dr. Octopus burst into the lab. Peter Parker immediately rushed forward to stop him, only to realize in shock that he had gained absolutely no spider abilities at all. Facing an enemy closing in fast, he and Norman Osborn were forced to flee in panic. They jumped into an elevator and rushed down to the underground lab. Norman Osborn quickly began analyzing Peter Parker's genes, and soon he discovered the truth. Years of being Spider-Man had already caused Peter Parker's body to develop antibodies, which meant the spider toxin no longer worked. Meanwhile, Rhino was violently smashing the elevator, and Scorpion was preparing to destroy the energy core. The entire Oscorp tower was collapsing. Peter Parker raced against time to develop a serum, but unexpectedly discovered a unique genetic mutation in his own DNA.
Wait a minute. My DNA profile has this anomaly. Could that be?
It has to be. The variants in your blood are extremely rare. That's why Ock had such a hard time replicating your powers. It wasn't just the spider that was special, Peter. It was you. It was always you.
After successfully creating the antidote, Peter Parker was about to inject it, but the energy core was completely destroyed. With a massive explosion, the entire building came crashing down. Dr. Octopus stood outside the ruins, thinking everything was over, but in the next second, Peter Parker crawled out from the rubble. Seeing this, Dr. Octopus flew into a full rage. The Sinister Six surrounded Peter Parker. With his powers gone, he could only dodge and evade. At the critical moment, Peter Parker discovered a vial of the restorative serum, the very thing that had taken away his spider abilities. He seized the opportunity and managed to cure Vulture, Rhino, and Crossbones, restoring them back to normal. But just then, Scorpion's stinger suddenly struck, sending Peter Parker flying hard. Kraven the Hunter immediately charged in, ready to deliver a killing blow. At the last moment, the restored Vulture and Rhino stepped in, taking the attack to protect Peter Parker. But before anyone could catch their breath, Dr. Octopus struck again, blasting everyone away. By now, he had completely lost control, his rage consuming him after being humiliated by Peter Parker. Then, in the next second, he grabbed the experimental serum and injected it into himself without hesitation.